everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
Our voices sound a lot better. I'm a little squeaky still, but getting better.
Yeah.
And last episode had so much going on. There was so much more we wanted to say. And we were just talking about it before I started recording, and we just couldn't get it out last time without coughing. And we're like, oh man. But we were just talking about, holy crap, with Soren. Like, that's insane. Now he's paralyzed.
Can't move.
You know, and now...
It's just temporary.
Yeah, like, that's shocking for him because, like... I know he's like a beefcake and stuff, and I kind of like Soren. He means, or I think he might have good intentions, and he's trying to do well by his dad and his sister, but he can be. And this is a big deal for him because what else can he do if he's paralyzed?
Right,
like, he's such a good guard.
Yeah.
He's really good at doing that job,
Right.
and now what is he going to do now?
Right.
You know,
And
so
what's
this is
Claudia
going to be a
gonna do?
huge turnaround for him, maybe. Yeah.
Right, and how is Claudia gonna, do what she needs to do for her dad without Soren? And what is she gonna do for
That
him?
might
I mean, what is she
actually
gonna do
be
for Soren?
the test to see, like, if she's going to just leave Soren behind. I don't know if that would be cruel or not, because, I mean, I know she wants to probably support him in some way, but, if she just leaves him, maybe he can be safe, like, in that town or something, and then she could just go off on her own. I don't know if that'll be worse on her, because maybe she'll be evil that way, like, because she won't have her brother to... care for her, because we saw that human side again come out of her when, of course she cares, we know that, but like when she was going after Ezrin and Zim, and she got all evil again, doing dark magic to capture them, and then all of a sudden she heard her brother, she was human again, I say like human, because she was compassionate, where she was like, holy crap, no, I have to be there for my brother instead. So not having that variable, I'm kind of like, is she just going to go dark, So who knows?
Or is she gonna go dark magic to try to save him, to try to
maybe? I don't know if they can do that extreme, but that'd be kind of cool to see. We don't know. We don't know much about dark magic. So it's dark for a reason. It cheats, you have to take other lives to make it work. So what would she have to kill to try
what? Her
to
brother, she might do anything she can.
Yeah, get that dragon back or something. I don't know. But that was cool too, how they freed the dragon. And that dragon saw Zim. And I was hoping they could hitch a ride with the dragon, but there's not a lot of trust there yet. They don't know each other at all. There's a lot of conflict. So
that dragon's smart, though. That dragon is very smart.
Yeah, she knew. She looked at Zim and went, and then flew away. So maybe she's going to spread word that Zim is alive.
It seems like she would do that.
And hopefully we'll see that dragon again, I'm hoping, because anytime we see a character, a lot of the shows we watch, they end up coming back later, so I was kind of like, oh, maybe that'll be a key thing later on where, it's like, hey, you're the ones that saved the baby, and, last second swoop in and save them from something, who knows. But
might bring more back.
And Callum did dark magic for the first time. But he did free the dragon, because he was telling Rayla last time, he goes, I'm not like you. He goes, I'm not like a hero. I can't fight. I don't have any abilities. And he goes, I can't just go out there and try to save the day. And so Rayla was like, well, this is my job. Anyways, this is where I feel like I'm needed. So it was neat to see Rayla actually finally, like, make her decision and go off, because she's always so indecisive about things.
Right.
And she went to risk her life to release this dragon. And with all these guards
she was amazing.
She was so good at that, and she didn't kill anyone still, because that's not the point. She's trying to, like, stop the war, and she doesn't want to kill people, but she easily could have. She was just, like, knocking out the guards and stuff, and just on her own, where she knew she could probably die. With style. She's so good at that, And then when Callum came out and used dark magic, of course, like, Claudia was scared, and she was worried for him, because she's like, you've never done it before, so bad things can probably happen. It looks like it takes away your soul or does something messed up to you. And he was struggling afterwards. And Rayla looked like she was mad that, of course, that he did it, because it involves death, and elves and everyone else in Zadia are very against dark magic. So.
Right.
But yeah, so I really can't wait to watch this. And I forgot to say, we heard the voice in the mirror.
Oh, that's right.
Definitely a guy.
That's
That's
right.
a guy.
A very deep voice. That was kind of fun. It's
was.
surprising. He looks like elegant with these like nice universe type.
Right, it
skin.
looks like he'll be, I don't know if he's going to be a good guy or a bad guy.
Just the way the music is and how he's
Seems
talking,
like
I
he's
totally
good.
think bad guy.
I think
My
so too.
judgment.
I don't think it's going to be good, no.
But he's kind of a cool
too.
character already talking. I'm like, I'm interested. Like, but he had that weird like caterpillar thing come out of his mouth.
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
yeah.
I was like, oh, why is he? And then Viren just trusting that, you know,
Right, he
but
puts
he
it
has
near
nowhere
his
else to
ear or
turn now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like how Viren didn't jump into it right away, though. Because I know he's about dark magic, and he really is there for humanity, even though it's twisted.
Yeah.
And he walked away from the mirror when he was going to do that whole ritual thing.
Right.
And he's like, no, I'm not going to cut myself and do this. I don't even know, like, who you are or what I'm getting into. So he walks away, and then when he tried to talk to the other kings and queens about, like, rallying up and,
Right.
you know, going to
His
Zadia,
presentation.
you know, going to war, he was defeated because he didn't win that. I like how they did that, where he had to go through all these different things first and then be like, crap, this is my only way to get what I need, you know, or get what I want.
Exactly. So he's going to do it his
Yeah.
own way, and
Yeah.
probably with this guy's help.
All right, you guys ready?
We're so excited.
We're so
Okay.
excited. Yay, we have our voices back. Season 2, Episode 8, The Book of Destiny. We see Claudia right now on the ground. Her book?
Desperate.
The one
She's
Callum used for
training.
dark magic.
Yes.
Shall we get into it?
Yes.
It has-
Yes, you're right. Onward.
Oh, gee.
I'm okay.
Can you feel it when I do this?
No. What are you doing?
I'm pinching you, Soren.
Well, that's just rude.
Oh my God.
Really?
I'll have you back on your feet in no time.
Oh, do we really have to?
Why does it have to be the mouth?
Oh, she is doing dark magic on him.
Well, that was super pretty, but I still can't move.
You can't? But that should have...
Oh, God. All the stuff that she has put in her hair.
All I have for healing.
I'm so uncomfortable.
Uncomfortable with your choice to use dark magic,
Oh,
perhaps?
boy.
Rayla! Is that any better?
It was like a weird laugh
These
in the background.
keys.
Keys.
Oh, gee.
Hotkey. Oh, it's cute.
Looks like medical.
Ooh.
No!
In the mirror.
Oh, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. There's a caterpillar.
Yeah, that's creepy.
My name would mean nothing to you.
Don't lie to me.
I'm not lying. I never lie.
I found this mirror in the lair of the Dragon King.
Tell me what you need, and I will help you.
I need your name.
It's an elf.
Aaravos.
Ooh, Aaravos. With a cube?
Huh. But that would make sense if he had him.
Belonged to a
Close by
powerful
him.
mage or something, I think he said. I'm here too.
Someone's up above.
It's a dragon.
Who's there?
Hello.
Show yourself or I'll greet you with my pointy friends.
Oh!
You.
It's Corvus.
Nice.
I like him.
Come on. Be friends.
I'm not here to fight.
Good.
I'll fight you.
Gesture.
They'll be good friends.
Well, good for him,
I'm
though.
here to serve the king,
Oh.
King Asrin.
Oh my God.
Oh. That's where he finds out.
Oh.
But he's never going to walk again.
Oh.
That's right.
How devastating.
That would be so
I'm
hard.
not the king.
That's
I'm just a prince. He isn't... No. No. He didn't fall, Rayla. He didn't trip and land on the ground. He got killed. Callum. He knows. I'm going for a walk.
oh, look at
Don't
that.
go.
Cute.
Oh.
Oh, mine's like a puppy. It's a beautiful library.
Yeah, wow.
Aaravos. Aaravos. What? What's going on here?
It's a curse. Ooh, look at that drawing.
Wow. We won't let him.
So he's well known then.
Yeah.
He's in the books.
Guess so.
Burning.
And he can't
What's
see.
happening? Shh! You're in a library. Shh!
So all the knowledge disappeared.
Oh, it's,
Oh, it's him.
oh.
What?
Callum.
You tried dark magic for the first time. No one expects that to be easy. Is it really so wrong? Yes. Is it, though? Yes. Is it? Yes.
Don't touch the cube.
You can have unlimited power.
It keeps changing to that
And
symbol.
you can choose what to do with that power. Your destiny is already written.
No, I wouldn't touch it. He's tempting you. He's baiting you.
They did some tests.
I already know.
What?
I can't move. I can't walk, and it's not going to get better. I'm glad I can't move.
What are you talking about?
Before we left, Dad gave me a secret mission.
Ooh, I wondered. Okay.
I was confused. I do want Dad to love me and
Aw.
be proud of me.
Tears in his eyes.
What did Dad ask you to do?
Tell her.
Kill the princes.
Oh, he did?
Kill them? No.
Now I can't do anything.
Aww.
Oh,
I'm glad he told her, though. That's good.
That's right.
That's fabulous.
Don't touch it.
No, don't.
Don't do it.
Callum,
Daddy's talking.
you are free.
He's
So still chained up?
You are free from both the past and the future.
This is your destiny. You can't deny it.
Then he turns into Aaravos. Don't do it.
No.
Yeah, don't do it.
No. Destiny is a book you write yourself.
Excellent.
Right, and then
Good.
Who's?
good for you.
Yeah.
Hopefully you didn't lose the cube, though.
Excellent.
I don't know.
That was horrifying.
It's your dream, kid.
The king is missing,
He's not missing. He just went
missing.
for a walk.
and he hasn't returned, and we don't know where he is.
Right?
We
That
haven't
is the
looked yet.
definition of missing.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
I shall bring the king back safely. You have my word.
Honor!
Just
So
need
good.
someone else to tell me
Yeah.
what to
His
do.
word.
What are you gonna do with this newfound freedom?
I've been thinking about that for the last 10 minutes, and I've decided I'm gonna be a poet, Claudia.
Oh, gonna be a fire.
I love her laugh.
And then I'll say my latest poem.
He's like a little kid.
Soren, are you sure?
I already have my first poem. It's a haiku. Just
Haiku?
tell me when you're ready.
It's like Sokka. He's doing his haikus.
Okay.
They light the hearts of other people.
Dragon Smash Boy.
You like it? I'm inspiring, right?
No, that was
I'd
a
listen.
terrible poem, and it's not even a haiku.
Oh my god, she's breaking everything? Like, what about all the people who need that stuff?
You need to calm up. You need to help him. This is a hospital. He can't even count syllables.
Oh my god.
That's a breaking point.
Oh my god.
Oh, there's a
Haiku.
thumbnail.
Yeah.
It's like Stranger Things music. Everything sounds like Stranger Things
This
music.
feels like it's Stranger Things.
Yeah, it's like the upside down or something.
Yep. Hey, too bad.
I like him.
Let's hope the weather be nice then.
He's so crazy.
Right.
Oh, it's a great day.
Oh my god.
Pull his limbs off.
He's the sail.
Smart bird.
I hate fish.
Crossing paths.
Oh no,
Maybe it's a dragon.
this can't be happening.
Yeah.
What game are you playing?
So he did that himself?
I wonder.
He does antlers. He has antlers, not just horns.
Put the bug. Put the
Ew,
bug on.
ew.
Yeah.
Now eat it this time.
Why should I trust you?
You shouldn't.
Shouldn't yet.
I shouldn't yet. Hope.
I couldn't find him. Something
Okay.
happened to him. A dragon ate him.
King Ezrin's trail ends. His footprints are replaced by banther tracks.
Oh,
He's
Panther.
been eaten by a banther.
You say eat and you don't know.
I kind of thought.
With him loving it, you know.
This isn't funny.
It means Ezrin caught a ride on the Banther, not in the Banther.
At least you hope so.
There is no synonym for cinnamon. There is no synonym for cinnamon. No.
Tongue twister.
Ooh, there's a Banther.
Yeah.
Hi.
Cool. Yeah.
Ezrin? You big dumb human.
Oh, the Primal Stone.
Oh my God.
Ooh, what's that mean? He unleashes the power. That's like a bad nightmare.
Yeah.
Callum, are you okay?
What do you do to help him?
Right.
Oh, come on. No, you can't end it like
that.
that.
My goodness.
He's got to go through this, though, to sort out.
Ooh.
My gosh.
Oh, little Banthers.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
Maybe she was a
Claudia.
Oh my
mama.
God, yeah.
Aw. Yeah, I want to know. He's like
Oh my
drowning. The cube. We kept seeing that symbol. It
There's
kept
all
changing
that
to all
symbol.
those symbols.
Wow.
That was kind of, it was weird. That was
Oh my
funny.
God.
I like how they
Here's
think
the
outside the
sail.
box. Yeah. What does she have? A rock? I can't tell. Man, what a cliffhanger that was.
Wow.
It was weird to have that kind of dream, but I like how they did that and they're not afraid to change the animation because they're already challenging themselves with this different animation style and they're even exaggerating more with this dream state, making him a sail and everything. That was funny, you know?
Right.
But he's going through, I think, the Sky Arcanum. We saw the Primal Stone. And he broke it, and then it reversed, and he was with a pirate, and he was asking questions about how do you feel the wind and everything. So I'm curious on where this is going. Yeah. And in the beginning of his dream, we thought that was Aaravos. I think I'm saying the name wrong. I'm sorry if I'm not, but I'm trying to really listen to all the details. And a lot of you have been telling us there's a lot of details we should pay attention to because it comes back or something. Mm-hmm. But when Callum was reading Harrow's letter a while ago, it was talking about the cube that he got at the Banther Lodge.
Yes, I remember that.
And he said it was the key of Aaravos.
Ah.
So, again, I usually edit the videos, too, so I remember or I see things again. So I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right, if we miss anything. Okay. But I remember, like, trying to pay attention to what Harrow had to say because I know he probably had something important to say, you know, with that whole cube thing.
And which makes sense because Aaravos was with him in his chamber. Yeah. I mean, it was...
I almost want to look up that symbol. You know?
It almost looked like a medical. It almost looked like a medical one, but it's not.
It did a little bit. It totally did. I kept thinking that too, you know? And I know it's probably one of the primal sources, maybe, but it's the one that took over all of them. So I don't know if it's a symbol for one of them or if it's a combination of all of them or something. But if you can let us know if it doesn't spoil anything, I guess, please do. I thought that was kind of cool, and I really thought Callum was going to meet up with Aaravos. I'm like, oh, how crazy is that? Viren's talking to Aaravos through the mirror, yet Callum has his key, so he's talking to him through that. Like, that would have been weird. But it was kind of weird how Callum was talking to himself.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it was creepier that way. And he was trying to tempt himself. Right. So even though he's having this dream, I don't feel like it's just a dream. I totally feel like
I think he has to make a decision.
There's something testing him. Yeah.
I think he has to wake up and make a decision. Are you going to go, you know, with dark magic, or are you going to be Callum?
Exactly. And he used dark magic. He hasn't had any experience with it before, and he's smart. He remembers the words, which are very hard to pronounce, I'm sure. So I totally would mess that up and probably die trying to do dark magic, or just not even be able to do anything with it. But so I think he opened up a realm or a portal or something to that because he doesn't know how to be like Claudia, and she knows how to be in the now and not hurt herself or something. So I think he did unlock something that's not understood, and he's fighting maybe even with the magic itself, and it's trying to test him and see.
And I think he got even further than her as far as getting into it, and he's so far in, he just has to make a decision. Okay.
I wonder if he can get out of it. Yeah, so
Right.
hopefully he makes the right decision. And he's such a good kid that I think that the way he was talking to himself, and he was like, no, I'm not going to do that. No. And he was listening to his dad. And even though, again, it was a dream, I totally think there were actual connections there, even though they joked and said it was a dream. But, or at least Harrow did. I like that moment. It was kind of cool to see that. And I'm like, ooh, so he's getting challenged and tested right now to see, like, where he really stands. Like, you're human. You're only meant to do dark magic. So here you go. Like, trying to shove it in his face. Like, just take it. Just touch it.
And it's right down to the wire where he's drowning.
Yeah.
You know, he's symbolically drowning, so he has to make a decision. Something has to...
Yeah, has to come of it. Like, how is he going to get out of that? I don't know. Like, but yeah, he has to push his way out of that. Like, he was tested before. It's probably just another test. So very interesting. I didn't like how they ended it, because now I want to know. I want to see more.
And then Ezrin with the Banther.
Oh, that was cool. I was smiling when the Banther saw Claudia, because I'm like, well, we know that Ezrin was with the Banther in some form, you know, or some way. And then all of a sudden Claudia randomly sees a Banther in the city or in the village. So it was kind of like, okay, well, it has to be Ezrin with the Banther, because why would a Banther randomly just be in the town? Mm-hmm. That was cool. And it's fun seeing Ezrin talk to animals. He's so good with Zim and Bait. And I was hoping he could communicate with the Red Dragon. You know, that would have been kind of cool to see that.
I think maybe eventually when the Red Dragon, you know, he's going to come back, or she's going to come back, and
yeah, maybe like, hey, I just told Zim's mom that you're alive and I can give you a ride now or something. If she could talk, I don't know. But yeah, so pretty neat. And Rayla too, like she is so against dark magic that she kept jabbing, even though Calvin couldn't hear anything, but she kept like making remarks the whole time. And Ezrin's like, Rayla, knock it off, you know? But I get it, because they're so against dark magic, because I guess it's like demonic. It seems demonic and all that.
Now Soren, he's paralyzed for the rest of his life. So.
How crazy. And we knew that, but then now we're actually seeing the process of it, like thinking like, okay, well maybe dark magic can cure it. It didn't, you know? And for Claudia to be that helpless, to be like, holy crap, like that doesn't even work. Like it was so hard for her to hear. She took it way harder than he did. Yeah. And he's so sweet how he's trying to be positive. Like, it's okay. I can do this. I can figure out something else.
He's almost like a Grimm, you know? He's like a...
Gren, it's like changed up. And we meant to say that last time too, but we were coughing so much. But with Gren, I love Gren. I would totally be him chained up to a wall. He's so fun. He's one of my favorites now. You know, and I really hope
he's been hanging out
he has
for
a better role later. I know. He's not gonna have any like feeling in his arms anymore. He's gonna have like no blood circulation in his hands, you know? And oh my god, so I hope he comes back in a good way. And I love Amaya. Hopefully we'll see her more, because we sometimes go back and forth between different groups.
That's right.
A lot of big stuff going on right now in Callum, so I know we're focusing more on that. But another huge thing is Ezra now knows about his father.
Yeah, that was pretty harsh how he found out.
It was harsh. I always try to be positive, like, okay, well, it could have been worse, I guess. But no, it sucked, you know? It would have been nice if Callum could have told him, but would Callum really tell him, like, when would be a good time? He couldn't do it now. You know, after they give Zim back, like, oh, by the way, you know? So maybe it was a better way, hearing it from Corvus in a way, just kind of.
And it was,
into it, maybe.
You know, introducing himself as, oh, I'm here for the king, and, you know.
Yeah.
You're the king.
Yeah, and I like Corvus. Like, I get excited right when we saw his weapon. I'm like, yes, that's him. And we knew he was good. He was going after Rayla because he heard she was a bloodthirsty monster trying to kill the boys before when Amaya sent him after them. Corvus is a good tracker, and I just think it's so funny how, like, he was so afraid to talk to Rayla, and he was even gulping. And then when he was talking to her, he was like a kid, too. He was like, and he was so nervous to tell her anything about, like, he got eaten by a panther. And that would be so tragic if Ezra actually died that way, you know, I would just see it differently, and I was smiling the whole time because I knew that wasn't the case, and the way that he was acting, even though he thought he did die, it just seemed more comical than anything. So I was like, okay, well, that's gonna be funny. And when Rayla was like, I'm like, she doesn't totally believe him. She's gonna like laugh or something. So I like how that turned out, you know,
because she knows Ezra, you know, he has a special connection with animals. So.
I really hope Corvus now becomes part of the team. Like, that would be nice to have him around, so him and Rayla can be like the defenders of the group, you know?
Right.
So that
I
would
think
actually
they'll get
help
along
them.
well.
I think so. I know they get a little funny, and how like Rayla, when he was walking by like this, and she's like, "What's up?" Like, she's like, "Don't challenge me." I love that, you know, because she is such a sweetheart too. Like, she's tough. Corvus is tough, so they would be a fun team. And I love how Rayla gets so emotional though. Like, she really cares for the boys, and with Ezra getting upset about his father, the way she was trying to even tell him, she couldn't even say anything at first, and she started crying. So I think it's sweet that they show how much these characters care for each other. I really enjoyed that, and even Zim and Bait, you're like, yeah, you can't go after him, Zim,
Right,
how they communicate. It's so cute. Like, okay. But yeah, really good episode. I want to know more about this Aaravos. So I think he's evil. What do you guys think?
I think he is too.
Yeah.
All his scriptures disappeared.
Right, and I think Harrow, mistakenly took him in, and I think he regrets it, and that's why he's trying to tell his boys, especially Callum, don't, you can break this. You don't have to go by history. Make your own destiny.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I wonder. Yeah, maybe he did know something about it, and he just kept it secret or whatever, didn't tell Viren or anything, and I don't know. I'm glad that Harrow gave him that advice, like, don't be chained by history, like, try to find peace and love, or whatever he said there was, like, really nice, and you gotta see beyond that, because otherwise it'll just be a cycle of hate and violence,
Exactly.
But yeah, it's a good show. I really want to watch more. That was such a cliffhanger. Hopefully Callum doesn't die next episode. And it is called The Dragon Prince. It's not called The Cataly's Prince. So, but I really like Callum. And again, I always think of Sokka.
Oh my gosh.
It was fun seeing the voice actor for Sokka where he's Callum and then he was like evil Callum. And he had like a deeper voice there. So I was like, ooh, it's different, But yeah, so until next time. So thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you very soon as always. Bye guys.